Good morning, Golden Valley. Welcome to a brand new episode of GVTV, the virtual experience. We have lots of fun stuff planned today, so stick around and get ready. I'm Leslie Zermeno, live on tape. This is GVTV, and it starts right now. Grizzlies, welcome back. Hopefully you had a fun weekend. Before we start, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The show, we would like to spotlight some of our GV alumni in this segment by our very own Makenna and Logan.
Good morning, Golden Valley. I'm Makenna Enns, and today I'm here with our Alumni of the Week, Miss Byers. Miss Byers, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Miss Byers. I'm so excited to tell you guys a little bit about myself, my experience at Golden Valley, and I'm really excited to ask Makenna if Mr. Williamson still makes you write standards for chewing gum in class.
Did he really do that?
He did. He had a sign on the board too that warned us if we were chewing gum, we would have to write standards.
So why did you want to become a teacher?
That is a great question. I actually did not want to be a teacher when I was in high school. My first few years of college, I was a lifeguard at Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, and I eventually worked my way up working at the water park, and I eventually became the park supervisor, and I was in charge of hiring and training about 300 to 400 lifeguards every summer. And it was over those summers where I started to realize that I felt like I really made a connection with young people, and I wanted to make a larger difference in their life. So teaching them basic life-saving skills in the water somehow turned into me wanting to teach culinary arts and home ec classes to teach young people life skills that they can not only use now, but also in their lives post-high school.
Thank you so much, Miss Byers. Grizzlies, that's it from us. Let's throw it back to our host.
Thank you, Makenna and Logan. It's great to catch up with a past Grizzly. Golden Valley will be holding a Give a Turkey food drive to get some Thanksgiving food to those who can't afford it. If you're interested in donating and finding out more, go to giveaturkey.com. The event will be held on November 21st from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Walmart parking lot. While we're on virtual instruction, you can apply for a work permit under the News and Announcements section on our GV website. Among Us has been one of the most popular games this year. Let's take it over to Caleb Horne to learn a little bit more about its history.
Good morning, Golden Valley. Today we're talking about something that has spread from us students to our math teachers and even our congressional representatives. A little indie game called Among Us. Now, I'm sure most of you have already heard about this game, but today I'm here to tell you some of the history behind it. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to go too into depth about the gameplay, but here's a brief rundown. Basically, you're on a spaceship playing as a wide variety of up to 10 different jelly beans. Most of you will be playing as crewmates. Your job is to complete various tasks around the ship, find out who the imposters are, and try your absolute best not to look sus. Among them are 2 imposters. As imposter, your job is to eat the other jelly beans and stop them from completing their tasks by sabotaging various systems on the ship. If all tasks are completed or the crew votes out the imposters, the crew wins. However, if the imposters outnumber the crew, they win. Now, if you haven't noticed, the game was created by a studio called Inner Sloth Games. This is a studio that brought you such games as the Henry Stickmin Collection, Dig to China, and of course, Among Us. Now, Henry Stickmin is actually the game that has the most significance here, as it's part of the sudden rise to fame of Among Us. This game was released on August 7th, 2020, and up until that point, it had been a series of flash games on a bunch of different websites.
Thanks, Caleb. If you would like to donate blood at the annual blood drive this year, please email Mrs. Lucero at mlucero@heartdistrict.org. You must be at least 16 years old to donate. For more detailed information, please check out the school bulletin. USAD, GV's own competitive academic team, is looking for motivated and hardworking students to join. They are looking for 2 to 3 students with a GPA of 3.2 or lower. Bright Teen is providing academic and non-academic help for students in the SCV community. If you're struggling and would like to be paired with a tutor, visit the link on the screen. Circle of Friends would like to start virtual circles very soon. If you're interested in joining these, please fill out the survey on our school's website under the upcoming events section. We have some amazing staff on our dance team here at GV. Let's take it to Chloe for an interview with our very own dance choreographer.
Hi, my name is Terry Bixler. I'm 61 years old. I've been in the dance industry for about 40 years. So a friend of mine who I had gotten into skateboarding, he didn't take it as serious as I did, but he had been on me every single weekend about hitting the club scene. So finally I caved in. Now keep in mind, my high school girlfriend went to the prom with somebody else because I was afraid to make a fool of myself on the dance floor. And we went to the club, and this was Christmas of '79. I walked in, and the first thing I saw, this group of guys called Chain Reaction, and they were doing something called popping. So the first thing I think is, wow, that's guys kind of dance. So I just walk over, I sit down on a stool, and I'm watching them, and I'm like, the first thing in my head is, I gotta learn how to do this. Eventually we formed a group called LA City Rockers, and from there we started doing a lot of different shows and stuff. I don't know, 8 years in, I landed a job working with Janet Jackson on the Rhythm Nation project, which was epic. It was through the roof, and it put her on the map internationally as well as me on the map in the dance community. At the end of 2008, I went in and I took over the high school dance team at Canyon High School. Now I'm with Golden Valley, which is pretty awesome. It's a great team. I'm very fortunate with Birmingham and Golden Valley to have the best dance advisors anybody could ask for. The kids seem to enjoy me, I enjoy them, so life is good.
The Golden Valley Z Club is offering their Life Forward workshop featuring Delise Diaz. Join the Zoom meeting with the link below on November 7th from 10 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. The SOAR 2021 season is starting and registration is now open. The program is supported by nonprofit fundraising, and kids who join don't have to spend a penny on running shoes or apparel. You can visit the link below for more info. With that, our show concludes. We hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week with another episode of GVTV, The Virtual Experience. Have a great rest of your day, Grizzlies.